Chirag Kabani, technical analyst, askchirag.com, now joins us in our Mumbai studios with his set of strategies. Chirag, hi, welcome to the show. Let's start with gold first, and there has been a considerable decline in that commodity. 1800 is just about holding in the international markets. Have you turned a seller, and what are your targets on that?
Gold is looking bearish for the short term. After making a double top around at 1920, the prices are headed lower till at least 1750. The immediate supports are coming at 1785. If we see a daily close below 1785, prices could push lower till 1750 or 1680 in the short term. It is just a short term correction. We could see buying coming back again around at 1700 levels.
Chirag, how about the silver prices? Do you expect the silver to follow gold also on the lower side?
Yes, I am expecting same on the silver prices, but silver has got very strong support on COMEX at 39.50. Unless that is not breached, I don't expect prices to go down very quickly. But if we find a daily close below 39.50, a sharp fall of 5 to 7% could come in silver prices.
Chirag, one word on the energy space as well, where we have seen natural gas prices continue to hold on the higher side, while NYMEX crude is declining and Brent crude is just about holding 115 right now. Do you see this as a disparity, or do you see the fundamentals working here?
If we look at the seasonal factors at this point of time, generally every time by the second week of September, natural gas prices start moving up because of the winter season coming closer in the US. So natural gas prices generally move up till the end of December. That is the main factor. And the other factor which is supporting crude prices is the hurricane news which are coming up. So at this point of time, crude is trading in a small range, which is $87 on the downside and upside $91. Natural gas is a good buy. At this point of time, traders can look to buy it around on MCX at 192, 193 with stops below 188. Prices could head higher till 210 in the short term.
Chirag, let's talk about the base metal prices then, and copper has been very ranged in the recent few days. We've seen 400 to 420 kind of range continue for quite some time. How are you looking at the number now?
See, at this point of time, the main two news which are affecting copper prices are, one is everyone's talking about the Greece default. So the prices are looking at a bearish note on that, but there are expectations of QE3 also coming up. So that is not giving a clear view on which way copper prices are to be headed. That's why it's trading a range bound. On the downside, it's getting support at 408, and on the upside, the supply is coming again around at 420 to 25 prices.
How about nickel? Because we've seen steel prices continue to consolidate in China and the Indian markets. Do you think nickel would actually be taking some advantage from that?
Yeah, nickel prices on the charts were technically oversold, so this is a corrective pullback what we are looking on nickel. Nickel prices could move higher till 1060 if we see a breach of 1035 in the intraday.
How about the lead and zinc prices, because they were the outperformers in the previous quarter? This quarter, of course, has been quite bad for all of those base metal prices, but do you see some opportune buying coming in at these lower levels?
Lead prices are overbought. They have rise from the lows of 102, 118. So I'm expecting lead prices to consolidate here or correct break till down 112 in the short term. But zinc prices didn't move up much, so there is buying opportunity in zinc. One could look to buy on dips around at 103 for upside targets of 105 or 106 in the short term.
Chirag, you have given a buy call for nickel, zinc and copper, both all these three metals. Which one do you think would outperform? Because copper essentially follows the China and economic data more closely.
If we look at the intraday trades, nickel should outperform, and then zinc, and then followed by copper. How
do you look at the final quarter now coming up? Because many people were talking about 2011 second half actually turning around for most of these industrial commodities, especially the base metal prices. That really hasn't happened. Most of these base metal prices are still trading in the negative for 2011. Do you see any of these metals closing the year on positive?
Except copper, I don't think so. Any of the prices could close on positive note. At this point of time, what actually on the medium term chart is showing is that after a brief fall, everything is just consolidating in a small range. It is not clear that they might bounce back in a sharp way from here, or again they might start a downtrend. So one has to clearly wait and watch for at least next 2 to 3 weeks for taking a quarterly call onto it.